is Ari Fleischer, former White House press secretary and Fox News contributor, joining me now. Good to have you on the show, Ari. The question I had was the one that J.D. Vance asked is, why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't we have prayers and thoughts and comfort and compassion and ask all the tough questions, too?
It just amazes me. It boggles the mind at how the Democrats, these Democratic leaders, are distancing themselves from so many core American institutions that make us great, starting with religion, starting with church, starting with faith, patriotism, supporting the police. They just seem to have a death wish politically to distance themselves from the great fundamental things that make America work and make us as individuals proud of who we are, including prayer. I mean, it struck me instantly as offensive when I heard the mayor say that, to disparage prayer. I don't think he understands why people pray. They don't pray for a policy solution to a public issue. They pray to provide comfort, to find connection in suffering, to find ways of asking for help. This is what prayer is. It's the utmost individual act to connect to God. It is always appropriate to pray.
I think you're onto something. I don't know that people say these kinds of things if they truly understand what prayer is and what it has meant in their lives. The one thing that I have noticed is the part of this mass shooting that has gotten overlooked is why this happened in the first place, and the anti-Catholic hate and the rhetoric that was used by the shooter, allegedly. This is a Washington Examiner headline here, and they kind of shine a light on this. And they say, anti-Catholic hate ignored. Media and politicians sidestep obvious motive in Minneapolis massacre. They write, anti-Catholic bigotry is the nation's most acceptable form of hatred. Even when killings are so obviously motivated by disdain for the church and her people, the legacy media and Democrats avoid speaking of mass-attending Catholics as victims, lest they be painted in a sympathetic light. Why do you think this happened in the days and hours after this mass? I mean, was this on purpose?
There is a growing religious gap in America. I've been watching this for a couple decades now. Those who say they go to church or synagogue once a week are highly inclined to be Republicans. Those who say they never go to prayer, never go to organized religion or church, they are highly inclined to be Democrats. The religious gap in America is far in excess of the gender gap or almost any other gap in American politics. We're sorting ourselves, Aisha. We're sorting ourselves based on religion, and if you're faithful, if you're religious, you tend to be Republican, and if not, if you have no religion, you may say you're spiritual, you have no religion, you're a Democrat. And it translates for the Democrats to look down on, to demean Christians, particularly prayerful Christians. Again, I don't think they understand why people pray. I don't think they understand what faith, belief in God, is fundamentally all about. And this is a huge disconnect, and it's going to hurt the Democrats. Don't forget, you had Barack Obama demeaned people in small towns and in rural areas who cling to their religion. You had Kamala Harris get heckled at a rally by somebody who said Christ is king, and her instant reaction is, you're at the wrong rally, as opposed to saying, welcome to this rally. Democrats can't help it because it's their culture now. It's become part of liberalism and socialism, and it's going to kill them politically.
Well, we all are watching as the Democrats are pretty much down in the dump.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kayleigh McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.